So, I finally got my hands on the 2025 Ford Ranger. And let me tell you, this isn't your cousin's dusty old work truck anymore. Ford has completely reimagined the Ranger, bringing it back tougher, smarter, and a lot more tech-savvy. At first glance, it still holds that signature Ranger silhouette: boxy, bold, and proudly mid-sized, but spend a few minutes up close and you'll notice the transformation runs deep. The front end screams baby F-150, with that C-clamp LED lighting signature and a bolder, more aggressive grille. Hey, I'm Leo Vance, a true car lover who lives for speed, style, and performance. I bring you real talk car reviews. No hype, just the ride. It's not trying too hard, but it definitely wants you to know it's been hitting the gym. Ford's refined the body lines too, giving it a slightly wider stance and better road presence. It feels more like a truck that belongs both in the backwoods and the valet line if you're into that sort of thing. Under the hood, things get interesting. The standard engine is a 2.3-litre EcoBoost inline-4, pushing out a solid 270 horsepower and 310 lb-ft of torque. Plenty for towing the jet ski, or hauling weekend lumber for those DIY projects we all pretend we'll finish. But the real juice? That comes with the new 7-litre EcoBoost V6 option on higher trims. With 315 horsepower and 400 lb-ft of torque, it's noticeably punchier and provides enough grunt to make freeway merging feel a little more confident. Of course, the real star for off-road junkies is the Ranger Raptor. This thing is an entirely different animal. I got to test drive it over a rough trail, and I do mean test. My coffee didn't make it, and it didn't flinch. Fox live valve shocks, 33-inch BF Goodrich KO2 tires, and a 3.0-litre twin-turbo V6 that dishes out 405 horsepower? It's like the Ranger went to Baja training camp and came back with a six-pack. Towing and payload have seen solid improvements too. The 2025 Ranger can tow up to 500 pounds, and handle a payload of around 805 pounds, numbers that push it to the front of the mid-sized truck class. Whether you're pulling a trailer full of gear or loading up for a weekend project, it's clear this truck was built to work just as much as it was built to play. Inside the cabin, Ford has finally done what we've been begging them to demodernize it. The interior is vastly improved, feeling more like an SUV than a bare-bones pickup. A massive 12-inch touchscreen dominates the dash in most trims, running the latest Sync 4A system. It's intuitive, responsive, and actually fun to use. Imagine that. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, and there are plenty of USB ports and even a wireless charging pad, because dead phones in 2025 are just uncivilized. I personally loved the digital gauge cluster. It's customizable and clear, and for someone like me who still fumbles through settings menus like it's rocket science, it made things surprisingly easy. Climate controls remain physical, thank you Ford. And the seats? Supportive without being stiff, with plenty of legroom even in the rear of the crew cab model. Ford also made the Ranger smarter and safer. You get a host of driver assistance features like lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring with trailer coverage, and a 360-degree camera on higher trims. It's like the truck's watching your back literally. Parking this thing in tight urban spots is no longer a test of spatial awareness and faith. Fuel economy isn't groundbreaking, but respectable. The base engine gets around 21 mpg city and 26 highway, while the V6 is obviously sip a bit more with those extra ponies. Still, for the power and capability on offer, it's more than reasonable. Overall, the 2025 Ford Ranger is finally back in the game, with something to prove, and it does just that. Whether you're commuting, towing, off-roading, or just want a truck that doesn't feel like it's stuck in 2012, the new Ranger brings serious heat. It's tough, modern, and a little bit wild, just like a good pickup should be. If you like the video, please make sure to subscribe to our channel